Okay, so here's the crew. It's just me, Evan, Lester, and this is going to be our cameraman, Colin. It's just 3 guys. And of course, yours truly, Tim Liu.
You guys said you guys gonna do like the HK mode or the HK style?
HK style.
We're in HK mode right now.
So why don't you explain what the difference between HK style is and anything else?
Okay, well, there's no real like. This terminology is mostly used amongst like stunt guys and stunt fighters and stuff. I don't think it's anything official, right? The style of fighting that we're doing is found mostly in action films that were made in Hong Kong. You know, with guys like Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung, Donnie Yen. It's very. When it first started, it was very block step. It looked very different from American choreography. It looked. I mean, it does look choreographed, but at the same time, there's a certain rhythm, there's a certain beat to it that American action, any other action films in the world at the time didn't have. Nowadays, everyone and their mother is doing this kind of shit, you know.
Can you tell me something about like who does like HK style?
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, you got Jackie Chan. He was, I mean,
He's
from
the originator.
Yeah, for me, he was my biggest inspiration in the doing all this.
Director is Yuen Woo-ping.
Yeah, Yuen Woo-ping, Donnie Yen more recently.
But now he's sort of transitioning. He's making a transition to like it's sort of like Western and HK. I don't know if anyone's seen Flashpoint. That was sort of like the I don't know. It was like the start of like
It's like
a
another
new era almost.
Yeah.
A new era.
And which is funny because you know the stuff. I think the 80s and the early 90s might have been the biggest boom for the type of fighting that we're going to be doing right now. That's you know Jackie Chan, Sammo Hung, Yuen Woo-ping. That was their heyday. And nowadays you see this kind of fighting. It actually looks a little old-fashioned. You know, it's very strange, and it's a shame because it's you know there's still room for this in the whole fight choreography
Hey,
world.
you know what? Lester and Edmund, could you guys tell me something about like or tell me one of the most famous Hong Kong style movie?
Oh damn.
Project A. There's that one.
Yeah. Project
Meals
A,
on Wheels.
Police Story.
Yeah.
Hey, could you guys show us some like police? What would you say? Police what?
Oh,
Police Story.
Yeah, the police story fight. Oh, really?
There's one particular sequence at the end. It's a one-on-one between Jackie Chan and the lead bad guy. He's wearing white. I forget what his name is. And he did this one sequence. Now, the thing about this sequence in particular was, I mean, I'm not going to get too much into detail about it. It repeated a lot of moves. You know, they were basic. I think it was just a 1, 2, 3 like that, and it just kept on going. It went for maybe 8 to 12 moves. Now that kind of thing, you know, normally it would be very repetitious, repetitive. But the way Chan was doing it, the way the fight acting was going, it was just very. You believed every punch that he was throwing. You felt the emotion behind it. So he could be doing the same 3 moves each time, but you could see it in his face, you could see it in his body language, and it was, you know, it didn't matter what moves he was doing. He wanted to hit this guy.
And that's the part of the fight where it's like the story part.
Yes.
You know, like
Yeah.
like we always have this discussion where, you know, you could have like a fight with like the best stunts, some of the like best moves, kicks, you know, tricks, you name it. But if you don't have the emotional content behind it, it just doesn't really read across as well. And in fact, like a lot of the guys who are guilty of this over choreograph their fights and try to add more just to make up for this lack of
Yeah,
feeling.
they're overcompensating for.
So
lack
where do you
of-
guys think those emotions come from?
Comes from here. Yeah, comes from here. It's got to come from here. Even you know, it's all fake, right?
Right.
But you know that energy that you have, that emotion has to be coming from somewhere if you want it to look believable. And that's why I don't want to like toot my own horn or anything, but I think that's what you know our small following thinks makes us different from any other. I feel bad for saying this, but it makes us different from any fight group that's out there right now. Yeah, we might not have the best moves. Our choreography might not be the best or anything, but it's that aggressiveness that's there. Our fights feel like fights, you know, rather than a
A
dance
demo
or
reel.
something. Yeah. And